Most people are coming up with hooks using shocking visuals, louder colors, bigger fonts, more dramatic edits, faster cuts. But my favorite way of coming up with hooks isn't to use any of these. Instead, it's more subtle and more strategic and related to these two concepts over here. The first one being an itch you didn't know you were scratching, and the second one being a pair of glasses you didn't know you needed. Having spent 21 million bucks on ads, the way that Alfred and I like to go about it is to present a new solution to someone who's quietly looking for a new way of doing things, but may not actively be on the search for it. Here's what I mean. Imagine you are selling these socks and you need to whip up some ads. And for context, this brand here, Hollow, they're on pace, I believe, to 50 million this year. Most of us will probably start thinking about our ads like this. Introducing our ultra soft alpaca socks, warmer than wool, naturally moisture wicking, and perfect for cold winter days. Designed for maximum comfort and built to last. Get yours now and keep your feet cozy all season. The problem with these ads is actually explained by AI over here on its analysis. It lists features without any emotional or psychological hook. It assumes the viewer is already in the market for warm socks. There's no reframe, no problem awareness, no invitation to question what they currently tolerate. It's basically saying, here's a product, do you want it? Instead of, here's something you've been missing. Instead, I like to take the approach of positioning the product as a new solution to an old problem. And here's an example with AI here. Most socks trap heat. It's why your feet get sweaty, then cold, and why you're constantly peeling them off halfway through the day. These regulate heat instead. No swampy buildup, no freezing toes, just the right warmth all day. And here's a breakdown of why this is stronger than the flat version that it came up with. So it says here, it names a real world discomfort the viewer may not have consciously diagnosed, the sweat to chill cycle. It introduces a cause-effect insight that feels new. Trapping heat is what leads to the discomfort. It reframes what a good sock should do, not just provide warmth, but regulate it. It offers the product as a superior system, not just a material or feature. It validates a problem the customer has accepted as normal, then gently breaks that belief. And you can feel the contrast when you have the two side by side. You can see that this first one over here is kind of like, hey, here's our product, please buy it, please. Whereas this one over here is more like, here's why you've been struggling with your problem, and here's a solution that you probably want. And there's no vibe of convincing or desperation in this version over here. It's postured in such a way that the consumer is going to want to lean in to find out more. And what I like in particular about this approach is that it tends to lead to better customers. The best customers tend to be the ones who appreciate your solution because they know what life was like without you when things were less than ideal. For example, putting up with cotton socks or wool socks and then coming across alpaca socks that do a better job of regulating temperature. If someone was fed up with wool socks because they were itchy and not the best fit for them, and then switched to alpaca socks and loved it, it's likely that they're going to be a customer for a very long time and will come back over and over again. So you get this nice stacking of benefits of converting the right customers faster. And then also you're getting better customers. And then these customers are customers who come back, growing your business without repeatedly having to pay to reacquire them over and over again, saving you on acquisition costs. And where AI fits into this process is being your thinking partner, especially if you default to feature-based flat marketing as the way you tend to advertise. Instead, you can ask it to help you position what you're trying to say as a new way of solving an old problem in your consumer's life. The experience you can deliver to them in your hooks is discovering that you're actually experiencing an itch that you didn't know you were scratching, or you're wearing, or rather you need this pair of glasses that you didn't know you needed this whole time. And I'm not giving specific prompts right now because it's going to be contextual to your specific product and offer. Prompts in these cases tend to do better when they're engineered to take into consideration all the nuances of your context. The way that I would prompt my way to these hooks for socks is very different than how I do it for protein powder or t-shirts. If you want our personal help with the prompting, you can check out a trial to our program in the description below. And now that you know the strategy to make great hooks, you should watch this next video that walks you through the AI agent we built to load your ads automatically into Ads Manager, saving you time and team costs that can go back into profit.